All right, we are live with Maria. I guess I'm trying out this weird intro thing. My name is Guerric, and I'm here to sample games. God, that sounds awful. We have Drew and we have Marcus. Say hello, guys.
Oh,
Hi.
There we go. Perfect. All right.
I should say Guten Tag.
There you go.
Hello.
There you go. Let's go ahead and get started before we embarrass ourselves more.
I expect a French accent throughout this game.
Oh,
Derek.
God, no.
You can pepper it in. It's okay. You don't need to use it consistently. Just every once in a while. Yeah.
I should do that super offensive, like, ho, 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 right?
Well, I mean, you're playing as Louis the 15th here. And the Louis the 15th, from what I recall, is just kind of like the snobby brat who became king of like the largest kingdom. Well, from what I recall from the history books, yeah.
Yeah, no, he and Marcus the First were.
Marcus the First.
How far down the line do you have to go
buds.
where it goes from being a number to being the cat? That's a strange familial thing.
Well, the that royal house has fallen far from its former glory.
from its saber-tooth beginnings. All right, let's
do this.
These.
Oh man, right. Some quality jokes in there for only one.
All right, cool. Everyone's involved. So we have military aid from the Russian regent. Byron is dispossessed by the Grand Duchess Anna. Alas, it is not her will to fulfill the promise of 30,000 men to aid Austria. All right, so Russia is more likely to help Austria. And the second one is the Pragmatic Army gets one more card and 3 troops. Ooh, that's nice. What is that? Kingdom of Denmark decides to join? I like that. Let's get the Kingdom of Denmark involved.
Yeah, you would say that.
Oh, good. Lower the board. Maybe you can correct our inevitable and many rules mistakes.
Yeah, I wish I'd known Sam was like a Maria expert. I would have been like, fuck Drew, get him out of here. Let's get Sam in here.
So before we do any bidding, we need to determine the trump suit. And for the first time, we're just pulling a card at random, a TC card.
Off the top
right?
of the TC.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I remember.
It is a heart. A nice heart. All right.
Oh, this is good. This is good. How bad do we all want these cards?
All right. So this is my bid for the Pragmatics.
Well, so technically it's Prussia, then France, then Pragmatics.
Oh,
so
we're putting them all face down, though.
Yeah,
right?
I don't.
They are face down, but you get to see what Prussia. Well, you get to see what your other half does first.
Why does that matter, Drew? I'm putting it face down.
Okay. Well, it might not matter right now, but if both Prussia and France like put the cards down, then you might say like, oh, they're both really into this, and you might not. You might decide.
Oh, gotcha. I just figured everyone's gonna be putting cards down as a bluff, regardless, right? Like you're gonna put down a card whether you expect to win it or not. Because if you don't win it, then you get the card back. I think you should be putting a card down at all times.
I bet you that's the reasoning behind that weird designer like tweak that we heard about, where like
because then it's locking in the card
for a turn or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever.
But
technically,
I prefer...
Prussia has to put cards down first.
We'll wait for Prussia. Hold on, let me get my thing out. I gotta think about hearts too. Battles are gonna be happening in hearts.
I put my card down because Drew's not the boss of me.
All right.
I am not gonna play a card.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna flip.
Austria doesn't care about this.
All right. Cool. So.
Interesting.
France, you can pick up.
Marcus, did you mean to place a diamond?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm surprised because Pragmatic Army is all about this.
I can choose to not do this, right?
I was hoping you would bid for that and give it to me because it would help you over here. If I'm strong.
I definitely thought about it, but I only have 5 cards. And
Gotcha.
Russia
Okay.
has a lot of cards, so.
I don't actually have to resolve this, right?
Yeah, but so technically, so we ignore this one because it's not in suits.
Yeah.
And then France can resolve either card if they so desire.
I do not desire.
So wait.
You're gonna reserve.
So so you're going to take. If you want to, you can take a card and just say like, "Oh, the pragmatic army gets nothing."
I'm pretty okay with nothing happened. With me not taking it, letting you take it. I just wanted to bluff for no reason because I was interacting with the stream and I wasn't thinking.
Is that allowed, Drew? I think you have to take it, don't you? You won.
Well, then I didn't play anything.
Oh no, he can. No.
Sure.
Guerric can choose to reserve his TC for the next politics phase, and leave it sitting face up so that he has extra strength next time we do politics.
I don't get it back on my next turn.
Wait. So.
I have no clue what I'm doing.
Sorry, ask that again. I've never played the game either.
When do we get the cards back for politics? I thought there was something about. It's only if it doesn't match.
If it doesn't match, so like Marcus played this diamond card as a bluff, and it's going to go straight back into his hand.
Yeah.
If it does match, then you're either playing a politics card, or you're reserving it. You're reserving the influence for the next politics phase. So that 6 will sit there, and next politics phase you'll have 6 influence plus whatever other card you play on top of it. So you're very likely to win the next politics phase, basically.
And I believe that card becomes wild on the second turn, right?
Correct.
It applies to all.
The suit doesn't matter on reserved TCs.
Yeah.
But I made a horrible mistake, and let me take it back, please.
So it turns out playing in order would have actually mattered, and you should listen to me.
It wouldn't have mattered because I would have made the same stupid mistake either way.
No, I'm just kidding. I just wanted to say that.
All right. So then I win the second one.
Yeah, so then
I was really just putting a card in to try to stop Austria from winning that military aid, but since they didn't bid anything, then I think I'm just going to reserve that card there.
Okay.
And not take it because this is just a bad thing for me. So I don't really. I mean, no one's taking it. Then I don't need to spend any cards for it.
Yeah,
okay.
I thought about taking it, but the everyone put down so many cards that I was like, I'm probably like not going to actually be able to execute something, so it'd be a waste of card. But
sure. Okay.
I'm sorry. I messed everything up.
Yeah, you ruined everything.
That's fine. It's just it's our entryway to politics. It can be a little rough on people sometimes. All right. So that's done. So Hussars go next. So you can place your Hussars. Didn't really do anything on the turn one.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well,
like because you can't cut me off here.
Yeah, but I can potentially make it harder for you to maneuver into my area. So it's got to be one from Nieperg because he's the closest. So 1, 2, 3. I could go there. That's actually not really. Well, no, it kind of protects these 2 fortresses. So yeah, let's.
It doesn't actually because as soon as I move over it, they're removed from.
Oh, you remove them
the board.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they don't do anything turn one. All right, so then we go into France and Bavaria. Go ahead, Guerric. Do your thing.
Oh my goodness.
So are you looking at your action card here?
Yeah.
So you draw cards first, then you check for supply. You should be in supply at the start of the game, so you don't need to do that step, and then you just do movement.
So I draw.
Whatever it says on your board.
Right. It's got a number in parentheses, which I'm trying to remember why that is.
A number in parentheses.
Rulebook. Help me.
Is it if you might get extra card draw if one of these politics none of these politics affect you.
I'm looking.
I don't know when you would draw extra cards. Oh, maybe it's right here. It reduces. There's the. Maybe it's the. Is the parentheses for Bavaria? No.
It's for
Bavaria.
both.
Bavaria should have its. Bavaria should have its own section.
It does, right? And Francis says 4 parentheses 5, and Bavaria is 2 parentheses 1.
I don't know what that means. I don't.
And I swear I read this. I just am totally blanking because I read it 5 hours ago.
Guerric's short-term memory isn't what it used to be.
It never was. God damn it.
What's the question? I was not big.
It's hard because I don't have it on my board, but on his French board, for his card draw.
Found it. Okay.
He has a number and a parentheses.
For the first 3 turns, France draws 4 because it is subsidizing Bavaria by giving it 1. But France can stop this beginning on turn 4. There we go.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. I remember that.
That's right. They vaguely explained the subsidy system, and I.
Oh, hey, look, chat got to it by the time I finally looked back at chat.
Hey.
All right, I drew.
See, this is why you
cards.
live stream.
Yes, this is why you live stream.
Exactly.
Legitimately, Mar carried us.
Mar
Hepto carried us through John Company this week.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, I drew my 4 cards. All my supply is good, so now I can handle movement.
I'm going to put this card back into the draw pile. I think that's...
Is that what's supposed to happen?
I think so.
By the way, thank you, Trayman, for answering the question before I looked at chat. All right. Movement. Movement is 3 or 4 on highways, right?
3 spaces, 4 on major roads.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's only if you spend your entire movement on the major road.
Right. This guy is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one's going to go... One, 2, 3, 4. This guy's gonna go 1, 2, 3. No clue what I'm doing now. Let's go. One, 2, 3.
If you want to put a marker down, I think you have to leave this space.
Right. I'm prepping for the future, basically.
Right. You can't go for it. Never mind, because you weren't on a highway the whole time.
Yeah.
Just be careful here because your supply train will only move 1, and he's definitely going to put his Hussars between you. If he can.
Right. Yes.
So you're gonna get cut off here, and so then you're only. Yeah, I think you'll be out of supply. Well, maybe you won't.
Well, can he
He
even
might be
reach
able to
that
get
far
it.
with his Hussars? Because it's a range of 3 from your generals?
Yeah, they have to be within. I think 4 is what this number is. They have to be within 4 of a general. But I'll probably have
Oh,
some
okay.
general over here by next turn. So
Right, but I'm thinking
Oh,
like
no,
one,
you might
two,
be fine
three,
though,
1, 2,
because
3,
he can only
4.
move 3. So the furthest his Hussars could be is over here.
This guy
So
could go
you'll be
1, 2, 3, and then the Hussar could go 1, 2, 3, 4 is what I'm seeing.
So here and here, basically, those
yeah,
2 spots.
so maybe I intentionally move 1 fewer space.
I think that's right. Yeah.
Uh,
And then you can take Pilsen on your next turn.
Yeah. And then this stack here can go 1, 2, 3. Go for a 2-pronged attack. I can move supply trains now, right? As an action. Move that to 1.
Yeah.
We'll move this to 1. Let's move this to 1. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's fine.
Now, I believe that France, like this army down here, also has to be supported by that train. Like it can't be supported by the Bavaria train. Right now, you're fine, but as soon as you walk into Austria, that this red army is going to be cut off from supply. Like I said, right now it's fine because it's in Bavaria.
Yeah, but that puts a real stopper on my plan. So I appreciate you mentioning it.
Yeah, it's tricky. You're dealing with 1 baggage train for 2 armies.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. All right, hold on. This was here. This was here. This was here, if I'm recalling correctly. That was there? Is this correct?
Yeah, that was the start.
Yeah, the red dots are the starting points.
That's what I thought.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
So let me think about this slightly more. I can't spread myself that thin.
This is why it's a long game, because it's there's a lot of dots, a lot of options.
This is really cool, but also, dear God.
It is cool to look at this map because I lived for a couple years in Germany and in Vienna, and I recognize a lot of these old towns and villages. They're big cities now.
All right, I think I'm gonna do it like this. This guy's gonna go 1, 2, 3. This will move up to 1. This will move up here. This will go 1, 2, 3. I think we'll do it like that.
Oh.
All right, I think that is all my movement. I have no combat because I'm not adjacent to anything. Yep. So no retroactive conquests. My turn is done. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Shoot, why don't I have a card? Or maybe I do. Do you want to set up turns?
I can do that.
No. Don't do that.
I will not do that.
Confusing.
Yeah,
because I'm playing as two different
have 2 factions.
sides.
Yeah,
That's right.
That's true.
All right. Cool. So we're doing Prussia and Saxony right now. I think I know what I'm doing. Oh, hold on. Let me draw cards first. I'll draw 3 for Prussia. Okay. And Saxony gets 1. Okay. Saxony, we don't need to resolve supply because it's we're good there. Everyone's in good spots. All right, so Saxony, I think it's going to move 1, 2, 3. Baggage train is going to move 2. Actually, hold on. I had a plan. They were going to support my German troops. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Cool. And then Prussia is going to go 1, 2, 3. Can you cut me off? 1, 2. No, I think I'm good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, hold on. Let's think about this. Definitely. Actually, I don't think you can't put a Hussar on a fortress. So actually, you can't use that spot for your Hussar movement. So this actually might be safe. So I'll put this here. Goes away, and this is a question mark, but it's not really a question because I don't have any general within any spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think you immediately take it. It's not a question
Yeah.
mark unless there's a general within 4.
Yeah.
Or is it 4?
Yeah.
I think 3, isn't it?
3, I want to say, yeah.
3. Yeah.
And yeah, and then I'll move the supply train here. That's safe. And then 1, 2, and I can do this, I think. That's good. Right. And then you can try to cut me off here and here, but I'll still get around. Try to cut me off here, I'll get around. Yeah, no, I'm good. All right. Let me think if I should move one more further. Yeah, I think I can do that. I'm ending on both my turns on a highway. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Frederick will just go a little bit further because he's a greedy dude.
It's quite the military front there.
Actually, instead, I think I'm going to put Schwerin at the vanguard. He can lead. All right, so that's my turn. After that, movement, combat, retroactive conquest, nothing. All right, cool. Moving on to Austria, I think. Austria and pragmatics. So this is where we're friends, Austria. So do you want to kind of coordinate?
You're just gonna give Marcus the cold shoulder and not say anything?
Sorry, I realized I was muted. Yeah, no, I agree. Let's figure this out. I kind of know what I want to do in Bohemia.
So my only thing is that I think I want to get my supply train down there where your supply train is. So as long as your supply train is getting out of the way, that's cool.
Yes, I
Because
can.
that's where mine is going.
Nope, that's not the right website.
I can move my supply train out of the way. It should be pretty safe.
Okay. And you don't have to worry about, well, yeah, obviously you don't need to worry about any Hussars because you're doing.
Right.
You're the Hussar. So make sure you draw your cards first.
Oh, that's right. There are not enough cards for me to draw.
Then you draw
I think
from
you
the
go
next.
right into the second
Do
deck.
you just go next to the second deck?
Yep.
So first, so draw from the first, empty the first deck
Yep.
first, and then.
All right. Cool.
And I'll draw 3. Okay. All right.
Okay. Let's. Well, I'll get out of your way. Move 1 over. I don't want to get this thing off the highway though. That sucks.
The other option is actually, hold on. I might be able to. So I think this guy is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's okay. He's just going to do a force march, and then.
Okay, but then I do need to get my train out of
No, because then I think I might.
can never occupy the same space, including supply trains, right? So you actually can't move through there unless I move this out of the way.
Yes. That's right.
Well, yeah,
That's correct.
So I will move it out of the way. That is more important. I'll just be a little stranded. Arenberg, I think, is going to stay where he's at.
Yeah, because the important thing is blocking him from taking these fortresses, right?
Yeah, so I'm going to rely on you to do that up here. But Arenberg can kind of hold down these two.
Yeah, because as long as he's right there, then he can't actually. Yeah, he can't actually take that city because you're too close to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And also, he's standing on one that he can't take as well for the same reason.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, I'm going to leave him where he is. He's still in supply. Well, he's in home territory, so he's always in supply.
Supply is 5. Is that right?
6.
6.
Wait. 6? I'm pretty sure it's 6.
Why did I move this guy here? What's wrong with me?
It would be. So it sounds like this guy's going over here.
I think. Yeah, I think I don't know if I can take over or get in a position to take over anything this turn, but I want to move him.
No, I think if you just park him right here, that gives you a lot of options for next turn.
The problem is the supply, because I want to get this army down here, start taking these spots.
Oh, that is a good point, and you only have 1 supply.
So I gotta keep them in supply as well. But I think I think I can do both. Yeah, I think I can accomplish both. If I just move this supply train here, then it allows me to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is yours already, right? Is it Cologne?
No, that's French. That's
French. Oh, okay. All right, cool. So then I'll just.
I don't think you can take anything when you force march, but you can set up to take it next.
Yeah,
turn.
I can set it up. I'll camp my army on it, and then I'll take it next turn. All right, cool. So then, and I'll be in supply there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep. So, and then same over here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Very nice.
I actually can't camp on it, but yeah, I'm still in supply. And 1, 2, 3, 4 in supply.
Cool.
All
right. So for Bohemia, this stack is going to move 1, 2, 3 to get onto the major road. Nieperg, I think, is going to move up to Glatz. Yep. Yeah, von Lothringen will go 3 up to Olmütz. And I'm going to do a force march with electrons. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can end up there or there. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he'll go over here. This supply train sucks so much. I'm gonna go here, and this supply train is fairly well protected. You can't swing around, so we'll move one more over here. Actually, I could get it on the road. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's put it up here. All right, that's it for me. I believe I moved everything. Yep.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So that's that.
All right. Winter.
No, we do that
that's
2
the
more
end of the
times.
first season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
2
right.
more times.
Yeah, we do this twice. Yep, forgot about that.
Yeah, that was spring. Now we're going to summer. Events.
Two of them, right?
All right.
Yeah.
Carl Emanuel, Sardinia is hesitant as to which side he should take. Spain is promising Lombardy. Saxony marker can be moved only if Saxony is currently allied with Prussia. Okay, so I could potentially get Saxony allied a little bit more to me.
Yep.
Okay. And that also moves Russia closer towards Italy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Closer towards the anti-French side.
Yeah. Okay. And then this one moves the French side in Italy to the left. Okay. So still no battle, so I think we're drawing a card for this one, for the suit. Spades this turn. So pragmatics don't really have any skin in this game.
Yep. So Prussia, do you want to play a card?
It would be a spade. Where are the spades over here on this map? Sure, I'll play a card.
Okay, France.
Does not want to let me do that. Okay.
This is tough.
You're involved with both of these.
All right.
Okay, pragmatic army.
I'm passing.
All right, and Yeah, this is interesting. So if both of those are suited cards, then whatever card I play is potentially just wasted unless I can outbid. I'm probably not outbidding this stack. But he's probably just executing this, which I want anyway. Well, I want half of anyway. So I can either try and fight Guerric to turn this off, or just let Italy stay in the middle. Unless I think Garrick's bluffing. I'll pass.
Maybe I'm just stupid like last time.
Okay.
Ready?
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, you got me.
So
Oh yeah, so that's
Seven
there.
to my 6.
Yep.
yeah. All right. So yeah, I'll take the Carl Emanuel, of course.
You can execute both halves.
Yeah, I think so. Because that one hurts Guerric, and this one helps me, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Hold on. Moving to Italy. What does it do?
It basically is pushing towards removing cards for Guerric.
And helping
and then
Drew.
potentially giving me a victory point.
Oh,
I can get a
okay.
check there.
Yeah, be mindful.
Well, but the opposite direction is the same, and Guerric is going to get this Italy where
Yeah,
So
yeah, we'll move
basically,
it. We'll move
I
Italy.
think you take it so that it just sits in the middle, which is probably where you want it right now.
Yeah,
It's kind of early in the game to be like giving anybody advantages of yourself.
yeah.
But because the other card is moving Italy in the opposite direction, probably doesn't matter.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it's just gonna go.
So yeah, I just resolve that now, right?
Yeah. Where do we put our discards?
It's a great question.
There's. I can't
over
remember.
in front of here. I guess.
Yeah, and then maybe we sort them
I was
at the
gonna say,
end.
are they all? Let's try and do it by deck, roughly. I don't know.
Yeah, I dropped my cards in the correct spots.
Okay.
Yeah, Arcanum, this is our first play, and we have no clue what we're doing, so...
We have a clue, but it's...
Sorry, Marcus has played before most of the game, right? And Drew and I have not.
Most of the game, yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's the politics phase. So we go back into actions, right?
Yep. So Hussars.
The Hussars, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so there's really nothing I can do with them again, but... Well, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you can get there no matter what. Although, actually, I don't think you can move your train onto a Hussar. You have to move a general to remove the Hussar token, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll definitely stick one there.
Maybe a supply
Just 'cause
might
you would have
be
to
able to
back up to move it.
Yeah.
And then this one can, I don't know, whatever. We'll go there.
That's their job, to be annoying.
Yep.
Okay, France.
Sorry, I was responding to MJ. Okay, I need to draw cards. There's no hand size, right? I think I remember reading that.
No. Yeah, I think you can have as many as you like.
Too many cards, Jesus Christ. I'll draw 4 cards. Nobody said anything, so I'm assuming that's right. And 2 cards.
Whatever is on the top of your board.
And 2 cards for my second hand. Bavaria. All
You're
right.
not subsidizing at all?
How do you mean exactly?
Is that... Oh, sorry.
Am I doing that?
misunderstood
Am I doing that
subs-
backwards? I think I need to basically move one of those cards over to France. Is that what it is? It's 5 and 1 right now. I can't remember which one it is.
Yeah, I don't know. It's.
Let me double check.
I've never played France before.
No. First 3 turns, France draws 4, and Bavaria draws 2.
You got it right.
Yeah, yeah. In the future, after these first 3 turns, then I get the choice.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Cool. Jesus Christ, so many cards. Okay. We're gonna start with the easy one. This guy's gonna force march, which is 8 spaces, right?
Yep. As long as it's all on a major road.
Yeah, he wasn't on a highway before, so now I can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's not in supply anymore. Hold on, let me think about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Yeah, because I moved this wrong, and I'm all fucked up now. Yeah, that's why I immediately realized I'd done this wrong, and it's like, oh no, my plan. All right, let's put him back where he was. 1, 2, 1, 2. Is that where he was?
Yeah, supply is super important in this game. I feel like the last time I played it, the critical moment of the game was not me defeating another army. It was losing one of my supply trains.
I could see it.
And yeah, it crippled me. Because it's not even a battle. I think the army just needs to move over the supply train, and it's done.
Yeah. Where do you get supply trains? New ones? I don't think you do really. Prussia can potentially grab this one.
I think you can. I think you can place them at major cities. I believe you.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. There's a thing about
pay
that.
To bring them back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Erzad.
But then you're completely out of position.
Yeah, it's way out of where it should be.
This is 3 kinds of terrible. You can quote me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This city is up for grabs. You can take that one.
Yeah, sure. Great idea.
Yeah, that one's defended. That one's defended. I think you might have to get in some fights here, Guerric.
I think so too. Who's that guy? No I or something? This is a cool game and I'm terrible at it.
What you can do is you can move into one of these cities and you can take it conditionally on a successful battle with Arnsberg. So you can move one and then move in here, battle Arnsberg, and then if you win, you push them off and then you get to claim the city.
Yeah.
But again, it's dependent on your supply, and I don't know. If he wins really badly, he could push you all the way out here, way out of your supply, and then you're effed.
I don't remember if I'm supposed to know how much is on this guy or not. Either way, I don't remember.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know.
That
Austria
one has a minimum of 4.
Okay.
This general starts with minimum of 4.
Okay.
But he's spreading it out over all of his empire, so it could be at 8.
Let's come back to that nightmare in a second. Let's handle over here first.
You can do this, Guerric. I believe in you.
Oh, thank you, Marcus. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, which is going to claim this one. Let's go 1, 2, 3.
Hold on.
Nope.
Yeah,
I can't.
You can never pass through other generals, so you have to do that in the opposite order.
All right, do it in the opposite order.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
And move this 1 and this 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I don't like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So close to being beautiful. Can you put your Hussar on a fortress? So if I put this guy here,
No.
that preserves my chain. Okay.
Yep.
We're gonna go like that over there then. What do you mean you don't like the echo, Lily? Well, she says that and I freak out because I've worked so hard to try and minimize room reflections in my mic. Oh, you can hear me from the other room. Okay.
Wow, Lily.
Ice cold, right?
Giving poor Guerric a minor heart attack on stream.
Oh, whoopsie. Bonking the mic. Back to this mess. Ah! Did you know everything's terrible?
You just conquered 2 cities.
Everything's terrible.
I'm
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. All right, let's get in some combat. We'll move this guy here. We'll move this one up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I want to move this guy to here, I think. And then this one's going to come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the closest I can get it, I think. Oh, technically I could come up. No, I can't. It would go up there but not take it or anything. I think I'm fine with leaving it there, no matter what. Force marches for days. All right. That's all my movements. So now we combat. And everything's terrible. All right.
It looks like enemy fortresses actually just straight up block a force march, which means you can't enter.
Cool. Yeah, I thought there was something about that, and I couldn't remember.
I think that's where you, as far as
so in that case, this guy is here, actually. Because he could...
that makes sense.
Yep.
That's no worries.
All right, cool.
Yeah, so combat...
Reveal.
Yeah.
How big is that army?
It is a whopping 4.
Oh, look at that. Mine is also... Oh, wait. Number 6? Yeah, mine is 4.
What?
You were all scary with Prussia.
Gosh dang it. Means I'm dealing with full stacks over here. All right, cool. I see how it is.
All right, so
shoot.
On a tie, the attacker is the first to play a card, right?
Yes.
I'm going...
and you're both in diamonds. So you're playing diamonds.
I'm going to play...
And make sure you're using the French hand.
Yes, I'm in the French hand. Yeah. Good call. I'll play an 8. Bring me to...
play it over here in the middle section.
Sure, I can do that. I was trying to put it next to the counter because I figured that's what the counter's for, but that is totally fine.
If I play card, well, let's see. So he played an 8. Let's say I play a card that is lower than 8, then I'm technically still losing. Do I get to continue playing cards until I don't want to anymore?
Yeah.
Or,
yep.
The battle goes on until one of you decides to quit and retreat.
Got it.
Kind of similar to real battles.
Okay, I'm now seeing what you were talking about earlier, Marcus, about intentionally retreating.
Yeah, the right play here would be to play like a 6 or a 7, I think, just to take minimal losses.
Yep.
So I will reserve as a 7 and take 1 loss.
Okay.
And you can retreat me 1 space.
Which I will do. I will push you. I'm not taking anything this turn.
Sorry, were you having this place? You were on this Fourth,
Oh,
right?
you're right.
Aren't you?
I started there, so that should
So
be
you
a
should have put a
conditional.
question mark.
Yeah, you're totally
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, that's right. And as long as you can't get me three-way. So I think
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get it.
because I'm gonna
Yeah.
retreat there or there. And
Right.
it's still protected.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
but
you
that's
don't get it actually.
That's a very good call, though.
Right.
I should have at least marked it. But I'm gonna push you. Over here.
Cool.
Okay.
Still in supply,
Yeah.
so you're good.
Yeah, still in supply and protecting this, but off the road.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you
I'll
if
take
you if you had lost by 2, you could have been pushed out of supply and lost even more. Which would have sucked.
Yep.
All right. That was your only battle. So France is done.
Yep.
On to
Over
Prussia and
to
Saxony.
Prussia. All right. Saxony. I'm just gonna move my supply train here.
Guerric, I'm looking at the Hussars rules, and the only restriction is that I can't place it on a space that is currently occupied by any piece. And I'm pretty sure these control markers don't count as pieces, so I actually might be able to stick my Hussars there.
No, I don't think so.
Let me see if I can take a look.
Really? I don't think so.
Well, I guess it would just
that doesn't
hinge on
sound
whether
right.
those victory point flags count as pieces, but placed on any city within the following restrictions: must be on Bohemia's map, must not be more than 4 cities distant from an Austrian general, and is currently not occupied by any piece. So I don't know how they're defining pieces is the only question.
I would count this as a piece, right? It's a piece.
I'm gonna see if I can find out.
All right. I'm just gonna do my turn while you're.
Help.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I did this wrong for Saxony. I should have just gone along the highway like it's trying to push me to. I wanted to be
clever.
different. All right. So 1, 2.
FAQ.
1. All right, started here. 1, 2, 3. Can't take a city this turn. Maybe next turn.
Guerric, I think it's probably up here in the game components.
1, 2.
So generals and supply trains are referred to as pieces. Hussars are not pieces. And then I think the markers, especially the victory markers, would be not counted as pieces, I suspect, based on this.
I mean,
Here,
technically,
it's
the
2.
markers are within section 3.1, which is the playing pieces.
2.
But I agree that the first sentence in 3.1 is probably saying that it's just generals and supply trains.
Yeah, I think because the markers would be also defined as pieces down here somewhere.
Yeah.
I need to draw a card first. 1 for Saxony.
Okay.
Cool.
That said, you can't currently place the Hussars near me.
Yeah, I was gonna say it
yeah.
doesn't really affect you. Like I would have to set up. I guess I could like force march this guy over there. But it's not necessarily gonna. I'd have to set it up, and I don't know if I can.
In that case, though, I think I just want to revert this back to what I originally did.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is I think it makes more sense to do that.
Yeah.
In that case.
Okay, what do we got? Got Leopold. Irene. Hmm. How many cards do you have? Is this your hand, Drew? Shoot.
Yeah.
For Austria?
Yep.
Shoot.
So I have what, 9? Yeah.
I can't tell if we're just not fighting enough or if this game is really card rich.
It is card rich.
Okay.
It's just
Because
and they're spread over 4 suits, right? So it's just tricky.
Yeah, Sekigahara doesn't have suits, but it has like a couple or 3 different types of cards. And it rides sort of like a fine line where you always have enough, but not as much as you want, you know? So figuring out that card economy is part of learning this game, to state an obvious sentence.
Yeah. One, two, three.
Yeah, it seems like everyone has a lot of cards, but it's also only on average a fourth of those cards are going to be useful for any given general. So
Yeah.
Question. I'm trying to remember if I move 2 generals on either side of Nyberg. Does it start 2 separate battles, or is it?
There's 2 separate battles. Yeah.
But you get to choose the order.
Okay. Cool.
Correct.
Cool.
And if one of them is success and you retreat the guy out of range, then the other one will not happen.
Okay. This is risky business. All right. So I'm going to probably move in here, take out that Hussar. And then move back. So that's 2 spaces. Oh, I should do things in order. 1, 2. So I'm going to put this thing as a conditional thing. Going to move here. Here. So it'll be 1. Sorry. So it'll be 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Nope. What are you doing?
Oh no.
What's going on?
I'm trying to remove that Hussar, and it's like
Drew's ping just shot up.
There we go. Okay, we're good now.
Yeah.
Okay. And then my supply train will go into Breslau. Yeah. Okay. That's what I'm doing.
All right. Battle time.
Let's see this. Nyberg, how big's your army?
Nyberg has 8.
I also have 8.
I figured.
Y'all are big boys.
Swinging those big stacks around.
I wonder if I should have gone into one. I don't think I could have. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I should have moved in with Frederick. All right. So, attacker plays first?
Yes, on ties. If I'm remembering
when
right.
it's tied, yes, attackers go first.
That's what we did on my turn.
I'll play.
If it's not tied, then it's whoever has the
less.
Less, yeah.
All right, go ahead, Drew.
Plays a 10. I will play an 8, and then I will play a 3.
All right, I'll retreat. Take a loss. of 1.
Where do I want you? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna send you over here.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. You. Yeah, I can't count. You're right. You take 1. Oh, yeah, interesting. That does kind of expose the supply train. I wonder if I want to do that actually.
He thinks this might have been his plan.
I mean, I could just move Lothringen up to at least cover it. And it does give me the opportunity to leverage Hussars next turn, potentially.
In any case, I think this is gone.
Yes, that's right. That is still defended. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. And then that's my turn, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So Austria and Netherlands. Do you want to do this side first, or do you want to work on the Netherlands side first?
Let's discuss the Netherlands.
So this guy, I think, is just going to take Lille because I can do it. I can go in 1, 2, 3, and then go back to Tournai.
Okay.
So that's going to be that play.
I mean, I wonder if it makes sense to just commit to hitting France though instead, because you could get right here and engage this army, and then this one can swing down here and take this, and then
I feel like this is an opportunity though, right? Like he's left it exposed, so I should take it for now. I guess that your concern is that this army is completely wide open to go in now. And
right, yeah, like if you get too far out of position off this way, then he can just shoot up the center and potentially start messing with the supply train. So I think we need to meet the army if possible.
So this is where the army started.
Yeah. So you could
and
bounce down here and fight.
And fight the Duke. Let me draw some cards first. See if that changes my mind.
Probably a good idea.
That's important.
The diamond suit. This is hand size. It's pretty big, but he fought that battle last time. And he used a diamond, I think, in his last battle, right?
Yes. We played diamonds.
Did he move you here? So right. Oh, you're not actually
adjacent.
Yeah, he moved me
there. He played in, what did he play? He played in 8, and then I used a reserve as a 7.
Right. Okay. So he's already used up his biggest diamond, assuming that was his biggest.
And he has not drawn since then. So that's why I feel like now's a good opportunity for both of us potentially to strike. Like I have kind of a tiny army now at this point.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. This was 4. Yeah, so this one is 4. This one is 3.
Well, that
so
one's 3 now.
Yeah, But I can. He's depleted on diamonds, so I can probably handle.
And you could also move into hearts if you wanted to down here, but that's
that's
maybe risky.
Interesting.
Yeah. I think you have convinced me. Yeah, I'll move into Namur. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2. I'll take Cologne. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't think that's conditional. I think I got it.
Oh, really?
Yes,
It's not double-sided?
There's no one in range.
So I'm going to place.
Where are the markers for that?
That's what I'm wondering.
Ah, here they are.
Oh,
Oh,
It's not victory.
yeah, that's right. That's right.
It's the voter chit. So that's no longer red. It is.
oh, backwards. Doing that wrong.
Yep.
I see.
But I get
and
the
then that
points.
puts
I get
the
the points
pragmatic-
when I win the election. That's right.
Well, no. So this one, you put your marker on now, Marcus.
Yeah, that's the controlling 3 of the 4.
Only the
Oh.
pragmatic army can get this point, and it's
Right.
3 out of the 4. So that's that.
Right.
And then this one down here is
So
for
what-
the election.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Because it's like the little shaded box is gray and red.
Uh-huh.
So only France
Yeah.
or pragmatic army can take that point.
Sounds good. All right, and then I just need to move my supply train. Where are you moving your supply train?
I think Arenberg's just gonna go back up here and fight. So I can put the supply train wherever you want. I'd like to get it on the road. Well, and I'm kind of out of position. So actually, it's probably just gonna go here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just don't want him to cut me off. Say if you lose this battle, he could maybe move to cut off my supply to this army.
Can he?
Well,
Oh,
actually,
you're no, because
because this army is going to be here. This army will protect me. So yeah, no, you move your supply train wherever you like. I think I'm going to be supplied regardless.
I'll move.
Assuming I lose, assuming I win this battle.
Exactly.
So I'll move here.
The real question is the order of operations too. Like who fights first?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we have to decide that.
Let me see
Oh,
if
that's right.
the rulebook mentions tiebreaker or anything.
It's probably just like any other phase where there are 2 factions operating. You choose.
I would think so.
I guess we just have to agree.
I think we have to just agree. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the only risk here is that Maaaariiiiiiaaaaaa can force march up into this like back country area.
This is the more important battle to
I
win,
agree,
right?
I agree.
If you lose this one, then it's not the end of the world. But this one, if I get wiped out here, get knocked out, then our supply trains are vulnerable.
Yeah, so if it's possible, I think I fight here first to bleed him of diamonds.
Yeah, I agree.
But I am wondering if this stack should maybe go down this way. Well, but then you're way out of position with
maybe split up the stack. I don't think I'm in supply at that point.
I was just gonna say I just realized
Yeah.
you're not actually in supply, so that's not gonna
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm barely in supply right now.
Yeah. Okay.
I can do one space further, but I liked being here because it blocks his route up through this road. So
Yeah,
I could be here.
I agree.
But
I think
that's the right spot.
It's just we're leaving him open to force march over into Verms, but that's okay.
There's nothing we can do about that.
Yeah, exactly.
If you'd stacked 8 guys here, then maybe we would be in a better position. But no.
I have confidence in the pragmatic army.
The British.
Okay, so in Bohemia, I moved my supply train up here, and then I force marched this stack all the way over here.
Cool.
And then let's see, what do we got here? Yeah, I'm gonna force march Tron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And then Nipurg is just gonna hop over here to initiate a battle.
Okay.
Von Lothringen. Hmm. Yeah, let's force march him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hmm.
1, 2. Oh no, actually, what am I doing? 1, 2, 3. Do I want to battle? Could just park it right here and fight.
Battle
Want to
Frederick.
mess with Frederick the Great?
uh,
How many battles do you got in you, dude? You're gonna be fighting all 3 this turn?
I
This
mean,
is a
it's
war
3
game,
different
right?
states, so
I know it is dangerous though what he's potentially doing, because if he drains his whole hand this turn, I mean he has to go last in turn order, so we can
oh yeah,
totally
that's a good
trounce him
point.
on
I do have
next
to.
turn.
I do have to.
So
Whatever cards I
'cause
have
you-
are what I have for the next full round. So
Yeah.
point. Yeah, no, I do. I think I want to go over here and protect that strongholds.
Okay.
It just. Actually, wait, hang on. I need to win this.
You could
So
just
maybe-
move this army in here to protect your supply.
Yeah, well, and actually, if you have to retreat and can't, like, actually, if I do this, then isn't this army just wiped?
Yeah, I think that's super bad, isn't it?
Oh shoot, you might be right. Yeah.
Yeah, if a general
yeah,
cannot retreat the full distance, they lose all of their troops and is removed from the map.
Okay. I think that's
Yeah,
worth
you'd
trying.
be right.
Okay, so yeah, von Lothringen goes up to Kronberg, and we are ready for combat. So
Ready
let's figure
to
out
rumble!
let's figure out.
Let's do this. Let's do this Ehrenberg one first, right? Because I think that's the one that's. I don't know.
I don't know, Drew. How important is it to really mess up Marcus over here?
Well, hang on. I'm trying to figure out if we were even allowed to choose, because I think. Because it's 2 separate factions. Like, if it was me, like, I can choose which of my 2 battles to go first.
I
But
think
is there an
I think
order
it's your
between
decision, Drew,
Pragmatic
because
Army and Austria?
I think it's your decision, honestly, because I think the Pragmatic Army is supporting Austria. That's basically what I'm doing here. So.
Yeah, no, I know. My question is more of a rules question. Like, if who has to go first in battles if there is like a priority order?
I don't think. I think I'm completely fine deferring to you. It's your decision. So, you get to decide which battles go first here. It's
All right, cool. Maybe someone will correct us later. Oh wait, no, I actually need to do my move so that I can actually start this battle. I don't.
Did you move your supply chain?
I did. It was up here previously.
Okay. All right.
I just
Cool.
forgot to move the actual general to execute on this plan. I don't want to go in hearts because I'm already fighting a hearts battle, potentially 2. So let's go up to diamonds, and really it's up to you because your battle is the more important one. I'm just kind of blocking for our supply train. So if you want to go first,
no. Remember we talked about this. You're draining his diamonds. So
yeah,
that
that's right. I'm here to drain the diamonds. Yep.
Yeah,
so we're going first.
Yeah.
All right, Guerric. I'm strength 3. You're strength 4.
Yep. Go ahead and play a card.
So I will play. Oh man, what is the game theory of these cards? Do you play higher cards first or lower cards first? I wonder. Whatever. I will play a 10.
Oh my.
Oh, see, no,
Nice.
there's some interesting game theory. That was probably way overkill, because if he doesn't even have a diamond, then I just wasted that and he's dead.
Well, no, you didn't waste it because you'll get to eliminate his army completely if he doesn't have the diamonds.
Well, but if he doesn't have anything, then I probably could have played a lower card, assuming I have one.
Sure, but I mean, playing a 10 to wipe out an army is surely worthwhile, right?
Your strength is 13.
Yeah, my strength is 13 now.
Yeah, 13. And you got 4 right now.
Yeah.
So you have to play. What do you have to play?
You got to play 9 to get back up to even.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that was a mistake. I probably should have played a lower card.
I like it. But you're right. In terms of like draining his hand, it's probably not. He might just decide I'm going to take a loss to potentially win the second battle.
The reason to go for the big card is it could potentially get you victory points for removing my general or removing a multiple of 3.
Yeah, you get the marshal
right.
chip.
Well, but like, let's say I have, I don't know, a 5 or something. Like, it probably would have been smarter to play the 5 rather than the 10 first, because the 5 forces him to respond, and he actually thinks that he might like by throwing the 10 down right now, it's plausible strategically that he just says, like, I give up. I'm going to save all my cards for the other battle that I know is coming, and just like lose all 4 of these guys in the general. Like, it hurts, but if I was trying to bleed cards, I think this was the wrong way to go about it. So
I'm going to play a reserve at 8 and then lose the fight with a loss of 1.
Oh, all right, cool.
And see, that's
yeah, that is. All right, well, I drew out a reserve,
cool.
So it worked out after all.
Yeah, sounds good.
So I can only send you back there, so that's where I send you.
Okay. Next fight.
All right. So pragmatic army.
Who is that? My boy. He's got a strength of 4.
The Earl of Stair is 7. Go ahead. You got to play a 4 at least.
What to do? Tough times in France.
If it makes you feel any better, I don't like how well Drew is performing over in Austria on the Austrian side, so I'm less inclined to go hard on you here. I feel like he's gonna win.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that. He just revealed that this is a 4 and this is a 4, which by default means that these are probably full stacks of 8 each.
Yeah, that would be my suspicion as well.
So that's not great.
I did not see this play. That was like a really poor miscalculation from me. Oh,
I'm going to. It's probably a mistake. I'm going to play the reserve card for 2 and take the loss of 1.
oh.
Whoa! Wow.
All right. So I'll push you back into France, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
I don't like doing that, but I also don't like losing
I mean,
more people.
Yeah.
so you lose 1.
Yeah.
So, okay. So you lost 1 there and lost 1 there.
Yep.
Cool. Wow, we won both battles, Drew. Nice.
We did, and I guess we
All right,
burned
so-
2 reserve cards out of him, so that's
That is
not bad.
quite good.
But I am really salty about dropping a 10.
All right, so this battle, who are you? Are you fighting with Carl?
We're gonna do Nipurg first. So he still has 8.
Okay,
And
I have 7.
Down to 7. Okay. So
I'm not gonna
first.
play a card.
Oof.
You're not gonna play a card.
Oof.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. All right. So I will also not play a card and win, and then
Yeah.
you can't retreat, so everything's lost.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. That's pretty brutal.
Okay, so I think I get 2
Oh.
little tokens for 1 for removing 3.
This one doesn't get. Wait. Do you get 2 for just that one battle?
Let me check.
Well, I think it's every time you kill 3 troops in a single battle, and then also every time you remove a general. And I did.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Okay.
And I also removed a general.
Shoot.
I might be wrong, but I suspect that's how that works.
He is 2 chips away from winning, Guerric.
Yeah, right.
This
But
could be
what 2 chips is
Could
the
be a
real
very
question.
short game. This could be the shortest game of Maria ever.
I think we're establishing a habit of that because our game of Falling Sky was 1 round.
Guy was one.
All right.
Here, let me read this out for you guys. A victory in combat is worth 1 victory point for every 3 troops eliminated. If less than 3 troops are eliminated, but at least 1 general was removed from the board, the combat is worth exactly 1 victory point, not 1 per general. The winner of the combat wins that many victory points, and the loser loses that many victory points. For every general a power has to remove from the board due to lack of supply, it loses 1 victory point. So I think maybe it's 2 points for having 6 warriors removed, but not 1 for the general, if I'm reading that right.
Yeah, that sounds like how I would interpret it too. But I removed more than 6, so I get the 2.
Yeah.
And you can only get 2 at a time on
Yeah.
this little track over here anyway. So
Yeah, in order to get these last 2 are going to be hard for him to get because he has to actually invade somebody and
I
conquer.
was gonna say I think we're still fine.
I mean,
Erzad,
if I keep losing over in Silesia, then this
this could be bad.
could be bad.
Real quick, Erzad has a delightful post about Frederick. He says, "I'm Frederick the Great, out of the gate, first servant of state, oblique attack tactics that ain't exactly straight." That's pretty great.
I'm gonna blame that last failed battle on my underlings. Frederick was not involved in that battle. He
Thank you, Alan.
his military record is untarnished.
He's too great for that.
Yeah,
He's too
Skater.
great
Lily
for
kicked,
such
Lily kicked our butts in
bumbling,
Falling
foolish
Sky.
mistakes.
And then Temp
All right.
2892. I do not have a
events,
favorite
I think,
conflict.
right? We're moving into season 3, fall.
Yes.
Yep.
Erzad, I cannot promise I get the reference.
So we have France receives 1 TC less for this round.
Oh, wonderful.
And Italy moves somewhere. And then the other one is Russia. Is that Russia?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Russia moves somewhere.
And then Italy
And
moves
if
left.
Russia moves too far, then...
Oh, Erzad. I haven't watched a single epic rap battle ever. Not my thing.
Guerric's not hip enough to know about rap battles.
I'm not. I've seen Hamilton, like every white person. That's my exposure to rap.
So Drew, you won that last battle, so you determined the suit, the Trump suit.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Sucks for us. But it does give us some information maybe about your hand. Yeah, this war is not going so well for Frederick.
Let's...
Or Louis.
Oh, man. Now, this is a really interesting choice, too, strategically. Oh, man. So I can either try and burn cards in a suit where, like, I'm likely to do battles next turn. Like, I have... What do I have? I have 2 armies in diamonds and 1 in hearts, and nothing's probably gonna happen down there. So, like, I could pick diamonds or hearts just to force you guys to bleed out cards there. Because... especially a double France move could like be really bad for Guerric. And this Russia.
If Italy moves towards France, then he loses an extra card and a supply train if it gets bad, right? Is that how that works? Yeah.
I'm not really sure what this little like
Yeah, I
crossed
think
out
that's
sideways card
I think
symbol
that's a
is.
supply train, right?
Those look like
Because that's
discs, not cubes.
Yeah,
to
they
me.
look like the circles or the general discs. I guess we
Does
ought
that mean
to
army?
check the politics
No,
section.
that can't be army.
Yeah, that would be crazy. Politics. Okay. Aha. The effective power
Expedition.
has to choose one of its generals to put into its off-map box.
What?
Shoot.
If the power chooses a general not on the board, it must immediately recruit troops for him at a price of 8 points of T.
Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. All right.
That is really
That's
bad.
really bad. So you're not there yet, Guerric. If we won both of these cards, you would only be at -1 card.
Yeah, but this is still scary.
Yeah. Yeah, if you got to this point, then yeah, you're pretty much F'd.
Other way.
Wow.
Oh, right. It's this way. And that could be Austria's way to win, right? That's an extra VP point for him, too.
Yeah.
Shoot.
This game is really cool, and I'm really bad at it.
I am too. It's fine. Drew's just less bad at it than the rest of us.
I just got lucky. I didn't plan any of this.
Drew secretly playing solo games in preparation for this.
That's right. I've actually played this game 100 times in secret. I'm just pretending like
I will say luck-wise, I didn't start with any reserve cards. So yeah, I think you guys did get better hands than me to start off with.
Yeah.
And then I just wasted mine.
And knowing that, like knowing I didn't start with any reserve cards, I probably shouldn't have headed like head first into that battle, you know, like, oh yeah, that's going to be great. No one's got any reserve cards. No one's got any high cards. It's just a suit, Drew. Don't think too much into it.
I know. but now I like really actually want to potentially make something interesting happen. Let's do spades.
Not something interesting. We couldn't handle that.
Spades?
Spades.
All right.
So
Prussia picks first. And where are my armies? My armies. Frederick is in spades. If Russia moves further off, I could lose. I could gain an army. Oh, that's how I get. That's how I get this dude. What's his face? Drossauer.
Yeah. So my interpretation of that is if this Russian counter moves in either direction, you have to do the expedition thing.
Yeah, no, I remember this from my last game. This essentially right now that army Dessauer is fighting Russia, but as soon as Russia moves off of this space, then I sign a peace treaty essentially with Russia, and I get the army into my.
Right, but in the meantime, as it moves, you have to choose this general because he's the one off map in your box. And you have to recruit 2 troops for him at a price of 8 points of TC.
No. That's not my understanding. Right now, I'm starting without that army. So moving it further here is not going to change that. It
doesn't trigger.
No, it's only when it goes
changed. Okay.
I start with 1 less army than the rest of than either of you, but I can get out of that situation and get Dessauer into the game by moving it off.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. Because technically,
the Prussian general starting the game in the off-map box, Ostpreußen leaves the off-map box in the same way. If later in the game Prussia suffers the penalty Expedition Corps again, it has to put any one general back to the off-map box.
Right.
Yeah. So if
you go out and then come back in,
move back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Then it would trigger. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right. Well, this isn't quite as awesome. I thought I could force you.
Yeah,
like immediately.
Oh my gosh! Oh, that'd be way too strong.
I know. I was like, holy cow! This track is way more important than I
thought it was. Reduce me to 1 army. Turn 3. That would be awful. So the spades, right? That's what you decided.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah. I guess I don't care as much as I used to, but let's stick with spades.
Drew, you're nasty. You're evil.
Actually, since I can't really screw over Prussia, let's do diamonds. Sorry. Final answer, diamonds.
Final answer. All right.
So Prussia's up first. Followed by France.
Yep, I'm in France's hand. Let's go like that.
Pragmatic army. Let me switch over to hands. Okay.
I will pass.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. I'm the other one who contributed diamonds.
Wow.
So I get both. I was not expecting to win that one with pragmatic. I was just going to hold that for next round.
I mean, you still can if you don't care about both.
This turn, France receives 1 TC left. Yeah, no, I definitely want to do this one because I want to get Russia off my back.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Italy. This is moving towards helping France out.
Helping France and hurting Austria.
Yeah, I want to do that too. And then
this politics phase really isn't complicated. Why did Edwin spend so long teaching it?
I don't know.
So
Why
yeah.
gotta
So
be
I
that way,
think
pragmatic army friends.
They're pragmatic. What can they say?
so. I can move Italy twice and then force Drew to take one less card. Right.
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
And
So that's
me,
what I'll do.
right? Because you're
Yeah,
activating
and you.
both.
You should equal opportunity trigger it.
Yeah, both of you are getting one less card this turn. I need to get back on this map.
Ugh.
All right. That's what you guys get for being cheapskates. I didn't have to spend expensive cards that turn.
All right. So now we move on to actions, and I draw cards, right?
Hussars.
Oh,
Hussars
Hussars.
first.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Hussars.
This should have been cleared.
I'm gonna plop that.
That's not a Hussar.
Shoot.
Whoa, that's your general.
Wham.
Hold on.
Where was he?
Whoa, we're shoot.
I was
right
here because I boxed you in.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so Hussar's going here. 1, 2, 3, 4 from Tron. Legacy.
Okay. Is he cut off now? One,
He is cut off, I think.
2, 3. Oh, he is. Damn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3.
Drew, Guerric, we're losing this game. Just- I was counting
no,
on
aren't they?
actually,
They're both fine.
So,
distractive.
This
You have
guy-
to cut
guy-
off over here. Yeah,
Can go around that way.
they both can.
Bavaria, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they're both fine. So then my second,
Oh, okay. All right.
my second Hussar will go.
Now you're not fine. Oh, shoot. Suck.
I mean,
Oh, suck. We're screwed.
yeah, we are.
All right. I think it's time to sign a grand alliance. Let's go.
I think that's
We're all on
overdue.
board. Yeah. We're all on
Okay,
board.
so-
Let's kick Maria's trash now. That sucks.
Okay, so now it's France and Bavaria's turn. So immediately we check supply.
And so they're out of supply, so they immediately lose one army each. Oh, you're losing two, Guerric, one for each of your armies. Oh. How did this happen?
Okay, so first of all three of them are out of supply. So they
Yeah.
all flip face down. Okay, looks like you did that.
Yeah.
And all three of them lose one troop each.
Yeah,
Yep.
and then they have to pay. Although technically,
So
it says
then,
the cards phase
because
is
they're-
first.
Which one?
It says tactical cards phase is before supply phase, so I do have the extra draws to help pay. It
Oh,
looks
duh,
like.
yeah, of course.
Wait,
You-
oh,
you
right.
always
So
draw-
you're
you always draw
Not.
first.
I don't think you're actually out of supply. You just have to pay, right?
Yeah,
Isn't that how
that's
it works?
correct. I have
Yeah.
to pay.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's
you're
only
right.
if you-
you're not out of supply. You just have to pay to get through the Hussars to be in
Yeah,
supply.
they're extorting Guerric.
Yeah, that's all.
So
it is.
it's going to be, but it's going to have to be for all three of them, right? So you have to pay 2 for this guy,
Correct.
3 for the next guy, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 for Bavaria.
Well, oh yeah. So
And I don't-
this guy goes. Yeah, he goes 2, then 3. So France has to pay 5 total TCs,
Yeah,
and then Bavaria has to pay 1, 2, 3, 4.
yeah, and there's no change as well. So if you don't have a 5, you have to, and you have like a 6, you don't get a 1 back. You just pay the 6.
And is it any TCs?
I believe
it doesn't
it's
say
the.
that it's suited.
I would
so
imagine
you
it's
can
the
pay
suit, right? Oh, okay. It can be anything.
It doesn't
That's
say
fine.
either way, so I suspect it's anything.
Yeah, just
also
pay
think
anything.
so.
Then.
It's weird that in a stack they still pay individually and everything. All right, let me draw
Well,
my.
I think they wouldn't pay if they were in a stack if they were on the same, if they were owned by the same power. But because it's Bavaria and France separately, I think it probably is.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no, it says every general hostile to
Yeah,
Austria.
it says every general.
So I guess it's not.
All right, so let me
So
draw
wait,
my.
Are we saying that Guerric has to give up 3 cards right now? Is that
No,
what
he
we're
has
saying?
to pay.
No.
He's got to pay TCs for each
Yeah,
step
yeah.
that go through the Hussars. So this general has to pay 3 TCs or 2
2.
to be in supply.
Yeah.
This French general has to pay 3 to be in supply. So 5 total.
Guerric, were
for France.
were you thinking you could get away with just 3 to pay for the Hussars in total?
I was thinking I could get away with less. Yeah.
Yeah. No. That sucks. I mean, it's not as bad as what we were like initially.
Yeah, but
thinking.
still pretty bad. All right, French draws 4. Bavaria draws 2. Bavaria would have to pay 4 cards.
Wait, why 4 cards?
4.
Oh, no. I think it's not cards, it's points on the cards.
I don't think so. TCs are tactical cards.
Yeah, but so if
Oh,
over
1
here
point
in
of
the rulebook
TC.
it says, yeah, the cost is equal to the length of the supply path, 1 point of TC per city. So I'm pretty sure it's the number on the card. Is there an example somewhere? No. And then in this blue text, if it cannot pay the full amount, it has to pay all of its TCs, and then it's out of supply.
Okay, yeah, I found it. And at the end of like the tactical cards phase, it says in some situations players have to pay for costs with TCs, for instance, supply. For this, you pay with the TCs of any suit or combination of suits. Only the values matter. And if you overpay, you do not get change.
That's right. Only the value matters. Yeah. So
Okay.
This general has to pay a card worth 2 or higher.
Yeah.
This French general has to pay a card worth 3 or higher.
Oh shoot! So you do have to give up 3 cards.
Yeah, 3
it's
cards.
3 cards,
That
but it's not like it's 1 card per city. It's just you got to meet that number of points.
Oh, I thought he could combine the 2 generals, the 2 red generals together.
Nope.
For just
No, it says it.
No, it definitely.
It seems like it's per general. So he dumps 2 French cards and 1.
And then 1 Bavarian card. Yeah.
Or potentially more if he only has like 2s and 3s for Bavaria or something.
Yeah. I imagine it's just 3 though.
I'm sure Bavaria has a 5 somewhere. Or sorry, a 4. 1, 2.
Bavaria.
I don't know, Bavaria and Saxony, we both have just like both of them have like 5 cards right now. So
Bavaria is gonna dump this 6. So Bavaria's paid off.
Yep.
Let me hop back to France. 1, 2, 3. I'll pay with a 3 and a 2 of clubs.
Cool.
Yeah, they both go in there. All right, all paid off. Your extortion is done, sir. Alrighty. Now we proceed with gameplay, right?
Yep.
Hussars can only be removed by generals, right?
Yes.
And it's by moving through them or just by landing on them?
I'd like to read through that. I'm assuming that's right, but where's the Hussars? Hussars. If a piece moves or retreats into or through a Hussar city, the Hussars remove. So your supply can get
okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, the supply can remove them, it sounds like.
That's the important part.
Yeah. That didn't change any of my decisions back here. It just, but now we know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and they can, and they might as well just be removed. It's not like they're doing anything anymore. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that one's not relevant.
Yeah, they're not relevant anymore. You paid.
Yeah, it's weird they don't just get removed.
I mean, it needs to be that way in case like this situation where they're affecting multiple factions.
It's fair.
But right now it's only affecting you. I don't have Saxony anywhere near that.
Yeah.
Well, these guys are definitely moving up like that. So let's just do that.
Fight, 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 fight. If you wanted to, you could move the Bavarians over here so you could combine your reds and then fight just one big battle, right? Because I don't think the orange and red can fight together, can they?
I think they can.
How does that work?
I remember something on the video, the heavy cardboard teach that said, yeah, whoever the higher number is the leader of the battle, and that's who plays the cards. So because this is a 1, and then the French general is a 3.
Oh,
like
so the Bavarians are just counting towards the numbers. They're not actually using cards.
No, I think the opposite.
Because they have the higher general, the Bavarians use the cards.
Oh, okay.
But then any losses go to the subordinate general. So the French would take the losses, and the Bavarians would spend the cards.
So wait, so shouldn't
if you kept them back together that way?
So by that reckoning, then the orange is on top because it's the larger army?
No, it's the higher. Sorry, there's these little priority numbers on the generals themselves. So like, this guy is number 1. This is 3. This is 2.
Gotcha.
My guys.
Gotcha. Yeah. I see it.
And like Frederick the Great is probably number 1. Yeah. So Frederick outranks all your other generals.
Yeah. Makes sense. Guerric, if it makes you feel any better, I'm not as invested over here in killing you anymore.
Good. You shouldn't be. How strong are you?
Drew definitely needs to lose some battles soon.
Man, this turn order thing is weird. I don't enjoy always being the first to do things. All right, let me come back to those two. They're stressing me out. Let me come to this map over here.
So I will say, Marcus, I don't know where I'm gonna get 2 more points to actually win this game. Like I don't know defensively set. And as far as like, I think you actually kind of have to continue pushing with the pragmatic army, because you can win by dumping all of these chits, and this is where you're gonna do it.
No. I'm not saying that I'm going to stop pushing with the pragmatic army. I'm just less invested in trying to actually fight these battles that you were trying to push me into last turn.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Two, three. All right, I think what's going to happen is this guy is going to go 1, 2, 3. Technically puts that there. I haven't decided yet. This guy's going to come merge up.
Yep.
What's Maaaariiiiiiiaaaaaa going to do?
Guerric, I expect you to start calling the generals by their names.
I just said Maaaariiiiiiiaaaaaa.
Yeah, but you just
What about
said this
what
guy.
about
What's
Mil?
His
I
my
wanna hear
boy,
you.
my boy went over there and stacked up with Noah.
No, no, my boy. I love it.
Mally boys?
No, it's definitely my boy. Adrian Maurice. No.
All right, let's be foolish. Maritz will move into there. All right, and then let's come back over to this hot mess.
What did he use on that last battle? He used a diamond, didn't he?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I did, yeah.
So I'm
He
hoping.
used his biggest one, I think. It
I'm
was a
hoping
10.
I've drained him. Belle-Île here is going to go 1, 2, 3.
Okay, yep. That's
So
scary.
1, 2,
Yeah,
and then
just
back.
guaranteed.
Yeah.
I just am.
Yeah.
Do I come after Tron? Is the question. The issue is I don't actually take Prague.
Right.
You gotta start worrying about this double stack as well.
Yeah, I know.
They're gonna start. Well, I mean, actually, I think he got another turn because he hasn't got this supply train onto the road yet. But once the supply train starts chugging along, he's gonna start conquering Bayern. Just future consideration. I think you're still good for another turn without him. He can't invade at all.
I mean, he is pretty out of position, though. Well, I guess he's got one stack still on the main road, but the problem is that main road goes all the way. It goes the wrong way. It doesn't actually connect to the right main road. So he
He
can't swing down this one at the moment because he can't go through Prague because I'm blocking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to swing down this highway, but it's just not quite there.
I guess there's always 1, 2, 3.
I am heavily considering it. The issue there is I'm just opening myself up to Hussars again next round.
I was going
1,
to say
2,
then the problem
3.
is Hussars.
Well, and he could also take out your supply train with a 4 action.
Yeah, and that's the other
1,
issue.
2, 3, 4.
So I think what I do is I actually...
No, I would have to stop here because this
Oh.
guy
That's true.
initiates a battle. Or
That's true. Yeah.
So the supply train is projected one way or another.
That said,
Then do it.
I don't want to
Sure.
pay the Hussars. I really cannot afford to do that again, I don't think.
I'm kind of regretting giving you that penalty of the 1 TC earlier on because I feel like...
Oh, fuck. I did not take... I drew too many cards. Fuck. France, what did I draw? 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. So
Well,
I drew...
you're supposed to draw 5, so if you drew 4, then you did it right.
No. I'm supposed to draw 4 and 2
Because
until...
he's still subsidizing.
I'm still subsidizing.
Yeah, he's still subsidizing
Bavaria.
Bayern.
Oh, right.
So the best I can do is like shuffle these and put one back.
Yeah, if you remember the 4, then just shuffle them and put one back.
Yeah, they're the blue cards.
Yeah.
Since we're into...
All right,
blue.
that one goes back to the deck. Let's see what I got to
Okay.
keep.
Just shuffle that deck, and we're good.
That has immediate ramifications on my turn. Okay.
I think we got that.
Yes. I apologize for forgetting right after it happened.
What I do like about this game is that it's a fun game to just kind of look at and permutate all the different possibilities. Like, oh, if I move there, then he moves there, and you can kind of map out potential moves from your opponents.
Yeah, this is really cool. I'm very impressed with it.
This is really cool. I mean, it is like the positional bluffing game of Sekigahara blown up into an even like bigger thing with less emphasis on killing the leader that Sekigahara has.
Yeah, I don't love Sekigahara because it feels a little too. I don't. It's almost like it's too narrow or something like that. Like a lot of the games feel very samey. I mean, I've only played it like 6 times or something, but there's a lot more like interesting layers in this going on, and it kind of scratches the same itch. The 3-player thing is really interesting, like how Marcus basically has to balance
Yeah.
the other 2 factions.
Oh yeah, no, I feel
I love
completely
it. I
bipolar
love it.
right now. Like I don't really know what I'm doing.
I love when a game has a character who's just balancing the other players.
Yep.
All right. Finishing my thoughts. This guy is not gonna attack.
Oh, this is not good, Garrett, because then it just tells us what you have in your hand now.
I mean, maybe I still
The
attack.
card that he put back was a nice juicy 10 diamonds.
Was a nice juicy diamond, yeah.
I still could go through with it. I just don't know if I want to.
I'm fine either way. You can
What
roll
sucks
back if you
about
want.
this position is
Nothing
that
else
you're
has
in
happened, so.
both Austrian battles are diamond suited.
Oh yeah, I'm not fucking with this.
Which is
I'm not fucking with this.
Oh. we still actually don't know the composition of the majority of his armies. I don't know what's in that. I don't know what's in that. And I don't know what's in neither of those.
I'm gonna move this one back to here.
I was hoping that you would fight him just so I could find out what Tron has.
I do want to know. I think I need to assume a defensive posture. I cannot get taxed again, and I need to be prepared for this army to push into Bavaria.
Yeah. No, that's fine. You still got a stronghold that turn, so
yeah,
it's progress.
If anything, I think I may actually want to have just kept this one going through to here. I think that's probably the better defensive posture. Because I went 1, 2, 3. I think I maybe would prefer that.
Okay.
Yeah. Do I push through with the battle or not? That's the big question.
Yep.
No, I don't. I come to here and I don't claim this. Regrettably. Okay. I am done.
Okay.
All right, Prussia. See what I can do to recover. Last turn was brutal.
You're telling me.
Marcus, I've been meaning to ask. In order for you to win, do you just need to win with one of your 2 factions? Or okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I have 2 victory conditions. That's interesting. All right. So Saxony is making its way down. Baggage train. 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no, that's good. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't think he can cut me off. So that's good. Prussia. Poor Prussia.
Every time someone changes color, I hear that like pop noise that I'm used to hearing when somebody disconnects.
Yep.
So I keep looking over like, who DC'd?
Fighting spades to his hearts. Maybe? Got so many cards. And a stack of 8 there. I think the play is to retreat.
Not both of us.
So, move in there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. He can't get there, so I'll move the supply train and go here. Yeah, that's the play. Yep. All right. Short turn. Pragmatics and Austria.
Yep. All right, so I
So
draw 4.
Let me switch up my brain. Hold on. let me scramble it up again. All right. I draw 3. You draw 1 less.
Yeah, I drew by 4.
All right. Cool. And we're already into the next deck. Cool. All right. So I think I know what I want to do over here, Drew. And you can just deal with whatever I do because we're not friends anymore.
What are you talking about? We're totally friends. France
No,
is our enemy on this half of the map.
Yeah, I'm just gonna conquer his stuff. That's what I'm gonna do.
You gotta turn off your Prussia brain because no one wants to hear from that guy. I'm talking.
I can't turn off his brain. I can't turn him off. All right, so I'm thinking all right, so here's what I'm proposing. I'm gonna force march over here to Lille.
Not over here. You can just straight up take that one, right? 1,
Can I?
2, 3.
Is he?
Oh, your supply. Yeah. You might be out of supply.
Hold on, no. Where was I? I was in Nemer.
You're in Namer.
Oh, I
So
can.
you
I think I can actually take it.
You can easily get there and move supply up.
Because wait, is there a line here? There's no line. All right, cool. So he is actually to the way.
He can't come straight up this way.
Yeah. All right. So then, my play is to take Maabruck, Maabruge,
Make Guerric pronounce it for you.
All right.
That is obviously Mal Beige.
That's guaranteed, I think. He doesn't have anybody within 3.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Closest is 4.
I really wanted to be closer, but I just couldn't unite them and stay in range.
Okay. And then move the pragmatic army, the supply train over to Brussels. And then before that, I could shoot. It was over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can move to Tournai. And then leave the other army.
Okay, so this flag over here is totally yours, and it exists
contingent on keeping those 3. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So if you abandon me to these 3 stacks, what's in those stacks? One has.
I'm not abandoning you. I'm just. I'm going to go to suits that are favorable to me. Those are my considerations. I'm going to suits that are favorable to me, and that provide potential for future stronghold acquisitions. Those are my concerns.
Well, my concern is so
Ehrenberg.
this stack has 6, and this stack is still unknown. And Arnberg has 3. So if you
why don't you retreat Ehrenberg over here, move the Austria train back to Leuven, and I can move my army into Namur or somewhere here to kind of block his advance. He's probably going to take Luxembourg. There's nothing. I mean,
well, no. So yeah, so that's what I'm probably going to do is just retreat this guy. But the problem is then he gets this for free, and you're going to lose a point. So I'm suggesting that this
that I move in
stack
to
should
try
probably go
to
engage
fight
Moritz.
Moritz.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a good suit for me. I don't think I want to do that.
Okay. Because like once I retreat, then this thing is basically getting.
Yeah, it's his. Yeah. I like this move though. I'm sticking with this one. And I think I'm going to end up with the supply train in Brussels. What are you thinking for Ehrenberg? Where is he retreating to? And where do you want your supply train to end up in? By the way, after this, we go into winter, and you can resupply and add more troops to Ehrenberg if you want to.
Yeah, I've been meaning to ask, are my troops still limited by the number in the upper right corner of my board, the 28 that I started with?
No, it's however much you want to spend. Yeah, they're expensive to I think it's 3 TCs per, maybe 5. Check their rules.
It's 4 per. It's not cards,
per
it's
troop.
points. But yeah, you spend a card and it has points on it. Up to 4 for each troop. Yeah, this is kind of an odd situation. But yeah, that is a good point. I can just reinforce Arnberg since winter is immediately after this.
I would just hole up in Namur to prevent him from taking further. I think
I'm actually going to stay where I'm at just to hold this down and prevent him from taking Luxembourg.
Okay.
And that actually frees this pragmatic army, or one of them. Like you could potentially split them up and force march down here to threaten Mannheim, and then the other one could actually force march over here.
Are you saying you're going to steamroll into Mannheim?
Yeah, you might call it a Mannheim steamroller.
I mean, I would be completely out of supply to go down to Mannheim, but I.
Yeah, of course. The German Confederation is not.
They don't like the British steamrolling into their.
Yep.
Mannheims. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this big stack. I think I could fight in Diamond. I just don't want to.
Honestly, the best way to steamroll through all these provinces is to kill some armies for you.
And this is known, so yeah, I could fight this stack. What was it?
It's got 6 in it.
6.
They
6
both have
total.
3.
Let me count up what do I have in my other enemies.
Tell us all about it.
Yeah, that's true. If you're worried about Moritz being a full 8 stack, then you could park it at Rochefort and fight the other stack.
Yeah, more likely Moritz is a smaller army too. He's got his big armies over here.
So he put 4 and 4 in there, and I haven't seen either of these two.
I mean, do y'all want me to remind you what Moritz's minimum is?
Oh yes, that'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Its starting minimum is 7.
Oh. right. Well,
Or more.
Just minor detail there.
The advantage to fighting right now is that he's not going to have the benefit of his card draw that he'll have next turn when he attacks me. And
Right.
um,
Yeah, attacking him now when he's already spent cards and is low is probably the best time to do it. Because if you wait until you draw another 5, then.
But in terms of resupply, I believe you do need to spend for suit wherever your army is. Maybe I need to check.
No,
You don't? It's any card.
Any card.
Okay.
And if you spend an 8 card, then it's 2 troops. So it's just, I think it's blended. I think you just discard some amount of cards, and then the total is divided by 4 to get the number of troops.
I'll check the rules.
Okay.
That's what Heavy Cardboard said. I'm just going off what they said. Don't actually take anything I say about rules as authoritative.
It's like, what's stopping me from just going over here and committing to northern France and then just coming down here and just abandoning Ehrenberg?
Because you're gonna lose. You'll probably lose the point over here, which is
that's 1 point. It's 1 point, but I'll get, potentially 3 over here.
Well, yeah, but this army can already do that by itself. I feel like. Well, okay. So what I was saying earlier when I suggested you Mannheim steamroller down that way is like you could split this stack and one could go down here, and I realize it's not an option.
Right.
But the other stack could force march this way because this army does not have a connection to this major road. So you can go all the way to Reims. I mean, you're out of supply at that point, obviously, but he can get all the way down there
3,
without
4, 5, 6. I could get here, and then I would be in supply if I moved the train to Brussels.
Right.
So.
And then the other stack then I would go sit here, and that prevents him from swinging up and potentially threatening your supply chain.
Yeah, and then I would be in a different suit as well, which would be cool.
True.
That's my main consideration. I don't want to be in freaking diamond. I don't know. Why don't you plot out?
Yeah, I transitioned over to my half of the board over here, so
I'll just keep thinking over here. Yeah, you do your thing over there. I'll just keep thinking. Or have you already done your thing?
No, not quite yet.
All right. Are you saying that's where you're leaving it?
Yeah, I'm just trying to flip things so I don't accidentally move them twice. I'll flip them back up. They're not out of supply, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Um,
All right, I think I'm ready.
Okay. I don't want to fight this turn. I'm going to save up my cards for defense. However, I am willing to take your place in Ehrenberg's spot if you want to just retreat. You know what I'm saying? So I'll just move both stacks here in that spot.
So I don't know that I actually want to retreat too much, because this is a nice central position to defend with if I need to, and like flex and assist you wherever is necessary. So
Sure.
I'm wondering if it makes sense for me to stay there and for this army to just go 1, then 2, fight there instead of fighting. Or wait, are you not fighting right now?
I'm not fighting. No.
Okay.
So hold on. All right. So let me recalculate then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could go to Kirchen, so I could just move down there and threaten from spades. Oh, I have to calculate from Brussels because that's where I'm going to be, I think. Or maybe I'm Ganks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So moving to Brussels, the supply train. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then move one of the armies here. Can I stack George II on Ehrenberg?
That's a great question.
That is a great question because it's 2 major powers. So I wonder if that's.
Oh, probably not then. Yeah.
I would assume not.
Let me check.
Yeah, since
Let's
they're
find
major
out.
powers.
Only if they belong to the same power or to cooperating powers.
And then we're cooperating, sort of.
Yeah, what's the official definition of that?
Oh no, right here. Austrian and pragmatic army generals may stack only if both players agree to do so. Oh, interesting. If a dispute arises between the pragmatic army and Austria about the order in which they will move on the Flanders map, they alternate moves on the Flanders map, for the starting with the pragmatic army.
What a weird
cool.
rule.
So that is important, though, because I was going to just defer. At the beginning of this game, I said, I'm just going to defer to you, Drew, until I started losing over in Silesia. And then now I'm more amenable to, like, yes, let's alternate moves.
So we could stack. You would be on top. So that means because my guy is 6, so he's super low ranked. So either of these armies, you would be playing the cards, and I would be losing the troops if we both stacked there.
Are you sure about that losing troops thing? Let me double check the.
That's how Heavy Cardboard explained it. I guess we should confirm.
Let me look at my armies. Find the bigger one.
It's probably under combat. Okay. So here we go. Stacked generals always fight together. If a stack is a mixed stack, only the TCs of the power in Supreme Command may be used. However, any troop losses are taken by the other power. Yep.
Okay.
If its troops are not enough to fulfill the required loss, the power in Supreme Command takes the remaining loss.
Where is that? 'Cause I've just been having a bitch finding it in combat.
Yeah, it's
special cases
under 11 special cases. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so then I think, if you'll allow me, I'm thinking I have enough cards for defense, so I'll combine George with Ehrenberg.
Okay, yeah, this is an interesting little wrinkle because you can, if he fights, then you can be like, okay, and just decide not to play cards.
Just wipe out.
But we'll also resupply next turn, so you can get a bigger army and I can get a bigger army there.
No, that's totally true. It's just funny that that's a possibility.
But yeah, you're right. I could maybe, from what we're understanding of the rules, I could potentially do something like that. I don't think it's in my best interest to let Ehrenberg get wiped.
Yeah,
I think I want you to have some army here. But I think that's where I want to be on my end turn. But in order for this play to work, I need your permission, I think. Otherwise, I think my other play is just combining both stacks and moving them down here.
Right. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go with it.
Okay.
Although actually, I guess technically I could always just move out at any time.
You could.
Well, no, but France would potentially be able to attack first. So I wouldn't now. If I want to do that, now is the only time that I have the opportunity.
Yes.
Yeah, now is your time. If you want to move out, then you can.
But no, this is a good spot. Well,
I think it's a good spot. I think.
Yeah, mainly I'm concerned about defending these two, and if
I think
back
George
up
gives us a
anymore-
better shot at defending it.
Yep, I agree. No, I'm fine with it.
And also, I think this is great for you because it's less cards for you to have to burn, right?
No, and that's why it's good for me is because you are burning taking the troop risk.
Yeah.
So yeah, I that's why it feels like a good trade-off, but it's just worth paying attention to the possibility of betrayal.
Of course. All right. So then that's do you have any battles you're fighting?
Yeah, so I'm doing something potentially silly.
Damn
We'll see how
you.
it goes.
Damn you.
So much for an alliance, right?
All right.
I'm in an
All
alliance
right.
with the English. Thank you very much.
Here we go. All right. So you
you
have
already
8
know
still.
Nipeng has 8 still. Yeah. What's your stack?
Leopold is 4 and 4. So
They're
it's
4
8.
and 4. Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
I figured.
So you start.
Okie dokie. What are we in? Spades. Or clubs. All right, I will play a 6.
And 9. Actually, hold on. Well, hold on. Let me think about this. I'm gonna play a 4, and then I'm gonna play a 9.
Okay.
So
now
that puts
I'm
you up to
down by 7, right?
7. Yeah. Hold on. Let me think about this. I could probably, because the reserve thing will just ensure you only take 1 casualty. Let me play a 2 as well, just to ensure that you take some more than a little bit.
So now I'm down by
9.
Oh, is that what these counters are?
Yes, that's what I was trying to get us to using before, and y'all were like, "No, I want the cards over here." So now I'm moving the counters over.
Well, yeah. The counters are fine. I don't mind using them. I like having it in the big open green space.
No,
so
I
can see
agree.
everything.
This is better for streaming too. So this is all around best.
Yep.
All right, so up to so that's I had 8 plus 9, 17, 19, 23 for me.
Okay. So I will play an 8, and then I'll play another 8. So you're down by. Oh gosh, yeah, we'll just add this up. So
Yeah, put it in the counter.
Oh god, why is math so hard? It's 22.
So you're still below me.
Yep.
So you have to play another
Wait,
card. Oh, so
no,
you're gonna
that's
take the
not right.
loss? Hold on. I'm counting my
You only
troops as
have
well.
Oh, you're counting your troops. Okay, well in that case,
Yeah.
I have 30.
Okay. Play another 9.
Oh boy.
32.
Nice. Think I'm okay with taking 2 losses. Yep, I'll take 2 losses. So I'm down
Alright.
to 6.
I'll move you out to Poland.
Yep.
Yeah.
Figured. Oh
No,
dang!
hold
No,
on.
I wanted to only take 1 loss. Oh well. Sad day.
Yeah, Poland is right.
Cool. Okay, so that actually puts me out of supply. I miscalculated that. I thought I had 2 range
Is
on this.
supply checked instantly? I thought it was a specific
No,
phase.
it's at the start of his next turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
check it.
that's true.
But yeah, he will be out of supply.
He will be, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, that's that. And I think that's the only battles that I had. Yep.
Hold on. Let me think about this. I'm just looking at my cards and suits again. And I think it actually might be better to put you in diamonds. Here. And
Yeah.
so you'll still be in supply for now.
For now.
But this is over here. So I'd have to fight 2 battles. Shoot.
Well, you can always go. Oh, I see. You want to also be in diamonds. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to maneuver. Yeah.
Well, you also get to choose which battle to fight first. But yeah.
But both my battles would be in diamond if I moved into this place. So
True.
yeah, so this is fine. This is good. Go to Poland.
All right.
All right.
I think that's it. Yep. I don't have any conquests, so.
Yeah, and we're on to winter.
Yep.
Yeah. Time to resupply.
Okay.
So I believe I can resupply, or I can get this army back at any major city, or maybe it's Berlin. It might have to be Berlin. Capital.
Oh.
No, that's clearly not where winter is. Ah, here we go.
Generals re-enter for free, but each general must receive at least 1 new troop. New troops can be used to reinforce the general. General can re-enter on a major fortress inside its home country. Okay, cool. So I can put him on to Frankfurt if I wanted to, which I will. And I have to pay some cards to get him.
Interesting. It doesn't say anything about supply trains coming back onto the board during winter, which I could have sworn happened at one point. Maybe I'm just missing
An
it.
enemy supply train does not prevent from re-entering. Huh.
So do you just not get supply trains back ever? Seems
Nah,
harsh.
you gotta. No, because we talked. I think they brought it up in Heavy Cardboard that it comes
Yeah, I
back onto major cities. So you just need to find it in the rules. It's somewhere here.
During the movement phase, a power may re-enter an eliminated supply train.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not during winter. I think it's every turn.
Yeah, it's every turn.
Yeah, that's why it's not in winter.
And it costs 4 points of tactical cards.
Right.
Okay, so if I spent a 10, how many? I would you just divide it by 4, right? I get 2 troops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the one thing I'm not entirely clear on, we're spending these strictly like factions cards for factions troops, right? Like you're not doing it as a player and...
Yeah. Bavaria can't recruit with
First
French
Saxony.
cards, for
Yeah.
All right. So, and do I have to reveal? I imagine I have to reveal this card, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll spend an 8 there. So that would give me 2. But they don't have to necessarily be on that general. I don't have to reveal which general is getting which.
I believe that's correct.
Yeah.
Bavaria is spending 12 to get 3 more. I'll let you guess where.
Saxony is not going to get any more. Prussia will spend an additional 4. Okay.
Give me just a second to think about France.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I have to think about. All right, scramble my brain again. Pragmatics.
This game is so cool.
I
have no clue how to win it, but this game is so cool.
Yeah, certain events come into play in the second year and third year that really mix things up dramatically. So it's hard to say whether someone's winning. I mean, obviously Drew has been doing the best in battles so far.
Well, I mean, he's about to kick butt in the winter phase scoring.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think the election happens sometime in year 2, so hopefully it happens at the very beginning. And I can lock in my points. Or is it that Austria gets the points for the electoral college?
It looks like Austria would get it. Because
no. So you the Pragmatic Army gets this point for having a majority of these 4.
Yeah, you get the point for having
whenever this comes
the
out,
election.
then it's my point or France.
Yeah. So ideally what needs to happen is France needs to take out one of these and then have the election occur, and then I can retake it.
And then give it back.
Yeah.
because I would like Austria to lose that election. But I didn't know that before. I just blanked on that. Maybe I did know and I just forgot. Right.
How much is overspending? Right, that was just the
Pragmatics will spend 4. Are you reinforcing it all, too?
Yes, I'm paying for 8 with this fistful of spades.
You're paying for 8 reinforcements?
Yep, that's 32 points right there.
Yeah, France is paying for. It's paying 12, so it can get 3. Just like Bavaria. Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna accept it. I can't afford to pay more.
I think I'll get 4 more actually. For pragmatics.
Okay.
Blue.
Do we need to keep these discard piles separate?
I don't remember, but it's easy enough to do. Oh, did you just put those in the wrong one?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I thought I saw you drop them onto the first deck, but that's fine.
We do need to keep them separated because once we get rid of the red, then we, I think, go back to
we start
the
over.
first.
That's what I was assuming.
Start over.
That's why I was doing it.
I mean, we can sort it out when we get to that point.
Yeah.
Assuming we get to that point.
What the heck?
Well, it looks like that's winter. Do we want to...
How did we end up with one of these in the first discard?
Oh, they're similar colors, so probably it's supposed to go over here and it didn't end up in there.
Oh, did we have... Oh, yeah, we have cut into that deck. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've gone into the third deck already.
Yeah, I hadn't realized we had, and it's the only card we've taken from that deck, so...
Yeah.
I just checked everything else in that pile, and both piles are good now, Drew.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Okal-dokal.
All right, so...
we enter year 2.
No, we got to score.
Wait, we got to do winter scoring.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know where the score sheet is, though. It's not... I don't see it on my thing here.
What was that army thing? Do you have to kill more than 2 in order to get that bonus?
Yeah, it's multiples of 3.
It's more than 2. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Multiples of 3 or 1 if you remove a general.
Sure.
I guess we could just type out our scores with the text.
Well, they're supposed to be hidden. I guess I'll use...
Edward said nobody does that, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Sorry, what is this? I don't think
Wait,
I
that's
remember
because
what
you have
we
to
were doing
fold over
here.
the weird piece of paper. I'm going to stick it on this board somewhere.
Each major player scores 1 point for each victory marker still in their pool. A lower score is better. Scores are written down on the sheet. Winter scoring. After that, the sheet is folded in such a way that no one can read the numbers.
You're clearly supposed to be able to have it be hidden info. So
right, and apparently people don't do that.
Spot.
Wait, so it's not hidden?
It's hidden. It's just apparently people don't play that way often.
All right, I'm just going to type it at the end of my sheet. One of the armies on one of the armies.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
All right, I'm scoring 8. You're just not going to announce it.
6 for pragmatics.
Mine is 2.
Yeah. His is easy to count.
Yeah.
Right.
And then 6 for the Prussians.
That's 8.
Or is that 8? Ugh.
Yeah,
Hold
it's
on.
10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 10. Good call. Good catch. They're not separated, so hard to see.
I know, it's really lame that you can't just hover over these. And
It's because they're tiles and not like cards or something like that. It's
Yeah.
it's a weird thing.
I imagine you could make a bag or something and then you could count it. but-
Yeah, that might be a good way to do it.
that would be the way to do it, yeah.
All right.
Okay, so do we want to do another?
What time? It's
it-
10:48.
10:48 for y'all,
I mean,
1:48
it's not
for
late
me.
here. It's very late for Guerric, so
Ah,
I'm
it's your
happy
call,
to-
Guerric. I
I'm
could
happy to
do
finish it
half. I
whenever.
could do half another year or a whole another year. I probably don't want to do more than a year though.
Yeah.
I think we'll be much faster now that we have like kind of a sense for the economy and how the game flows. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to do half a year is my only concern.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward. So the real question is, are we going to finish another full year? And really, Garric's the one who is going to be up till 4 a.m.
Yeah, I don't think I want to do that as much as I want to
that
keep
makes
playing.
sense. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
I think this is a very short, fast game once we all get the hang of it. So
Yeah.
we could probably do 3 years in a session, whenever.
Yeah.
Next week sometime.
Yeah, we'll schedule it.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure. Don't you say hopefully,
Yeah, I want to
Marcus.
finish this game. This is really, really cool. So
Yeah. No, I want to see it out. I think I have a chance with the pragmatics. Maybe not the Germans. I'll do my best.
Yeah, I don't know that I actually have a chance with France, but we'll see.
I had a good morale boost there in my last victory. I held my own.
yeah, I was gonna
so-
say now the pragmatics can actually get back in the fight. That little loss would balance the scales a little bit.
No, the pragmatics are winning this game. I've already given up on Frederick. He can. All right.
Yeah, this is really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool, and I don't think any other game I've ever played deals so much. I guess it's a little reminiscent of the cats and root, the wood supply, but dealing with this supply chain it's really interesting.
Yeah.
And to see how you can kind of mess with each other. Like there was an option, I think a turn or two ago, where like Saxony was open. Like he could have been cut off at some point, but Drew was just like focused on you. But like you have so many options, right?
Yep.
And so it's just a matter of assessing the greatest threat. And
Well, it's really interesting because like it's an interesting core like gameplay loop of like the supply chains and the generals and everything on its own. And then it's also this weird 3-player where the third player is schizophrenic between the other two dynamic, which is interesting in itself. So it's...
Yeah, I would love to play Prussia sometime once I've played this game once.
It's really hard.
It's such a cool puzzle. I love it. It seems like it is. I'm sure it's not that. I'm sure it's painful to play.
Well, I think I fell into the same exact trap my friend did the last time we played, where you get so excited because you have all these armies in Silesia, and you're like, "Oh, cool! I'm just gonna grow and just grab everything and annex Silesia like really quickly." And it's so easy to overextend yourself. It's just so easy, and I think they do a good job of. I feel like this side of the board is like slightly less developed in terms of like connections. Maybe I'm wrong, but like that situation there where I got trapped there.
Yeah,
like
there's definitely a lot more little mountain pass areas where you.
And there's less of that over here, which makes sense because it's more developed and more populated. So, yeah, like you have to be really, really careful moving around because it's so easy to get cut off out over here. Less so in this over here on the Netherlands map.
Right. Yep.
So yeah, I guess I had to learn the lesson the hard way. Just be very cautious with Frederick. I'm not out yet. I'm not out of the game yet. It's just
No, I think
gotta
I think it could go in any direction at this point.
Yeah,
still.
I just got to be super cautious.
But yeah, it's definitely a good lesson about like if you're gonna lose a battle, make sure you don't lose it next to a choke point somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the real issue. I think you were fine if that hadn't been a total decimation.
Oh no, that was it. It was a critical error on my part because I went into that battle with a 10 of hearts and nothing else. And so amazing. I was counting. I was kind of rolling the dice, seeing like, okay, maybe I'm gonna throw a 10, and maybe he's got a smaller army, and I can just kind of overpower him quickly, score a quick little 1-2 punch victory, and like be on my merry way. But if I didn't like fully count out all the repercussions of losing a battle there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, well, I'll shut down the stream. Thank you, everyone, for watching. This is obviously Maria. We will be back with it in the future. I don't know when yet. We'll talk about it. Tomorrow we have Splotters. Monday we have Cerebria again, I think. Tuesday's trains. Y'all know the schedule. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.